does it taste like?
A blueberry lemon drop martini almost. But I think it's blue raspberry, but to me it tastes like blueberry.
It's cute with the rubber ducky.
It is super cute.
So I got the Christmas Old Fashioned. So it has some rosemary in it and cranberry instead of a cherry.
That looks really pretty.
It smells really good.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, that's excellent. That is really, really good. So it has Heaven's Door bourbon, fresh cranberry, and rosemary. So I don't know what's in there to sweeten it, other than perhaps maybe a cranberry like sauce, cranberry sauce, cranberry sweetener, whatever. But that's good. Let me try yours.
Sure. Be careful so you don't spill it.
Gotta get the duck out of the way. Get the duck out of my way.
Sometimes I'm at a loss for words.
Oh, that's really, that's really good. That's really good. You want to try mine?
Sure. Oh, that smells really good. No, actually, that's really nice.
You like it?
Yeah, actually I do. That's really nice. You know what? That's not over. You know, like some old fashions are really strong and bitter. This is really smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Jen's wedge salad.
And this is only the half.
This is the half portion or the house portion.
Yes.
So it's a smaller piece. I guess the regular size is huge.
Twice as big.
I mean, that's huge, but then I have just a Caesar salad, so nothing too fancy there, just regular Caesar. All right, Jen got the lobster roll with side of fries. That thing looks freaking amazing with the different chunks of lobster in there.
You can see the claw meat.
Yeah, claw meat and all.
Oh.
And I got the salmon, which is on a cedar plank. That smells so amazing. I know I got salmon last night, but this just looked too good to pass up. Put some greens and potatoes on the side. So, really, really good.
Okay, not only is this the cutest little garnish to my drink, but listen. It squeaks!
So Jen got to keep a little ducky that squeaks.
Freaking cute,
Can't
man.
you go to the most magical place on earth without making a magical birthday wish?
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
she's got more here, right?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Thank you.
So you got your little rubber ducky and your little cupcake for a happy birthday. Quack, quack.
Happy birthday to me, more pixie dust. Yay.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Jenny, it's your birthday today.
Jenny. Can I sing that to Carrie?
Yes. It's your birthday today.
Jenny. We are back in the hotel room. It is Sunday night. We're getting ready for bed again. But We're in our jammies.
Again. But we wanted to give a recap of the Boathouse because we went there for dinner. Unfortunately, the audio portion of majority of this video is going to be dubbed over because
There was a lot of music, pop music playing in the background that we're going to get.
Yeah, they'll ding us for
Yeah.
multiple times for this one video because they had music playing consistently.
And it was
throughout.
really loud, so.
No, actually, I disagree. It was not really loud. It was playing, you could hear it, but it wasn't really loud. Where it was, you'd think.
No. It wasn't. Yeah, no, not annoyingly so, but it was loud enough that it would be heard in the video.
Yes. Yeah. But I didn't think the music was really loud at all. If you can.
No, I like the music.
If their music is playing and you can carry on a conversation with a normal tone of voice, then the music's not too loud. It's actually fine. It's a nice ambiance, right? And they had different pop tunes from somewhat modern, I think, going back to
Heard
oldies.
a little Billy Ocean.
What did you think of the restaurant itself, first off?
Oh, I love how it's decorated with all the antique boats, and the tables were spaced out, and there was room to walk around, and it was lots of windows. The sun was coming in.
Yeah.
The service, excellent. Our server was great.
His name was Pedro, and this is another one that...
And he was so happy to be back to work.
Yeah. He was actually very... And he
Yeah.
he actually was really kind of, because you were wearing your birthday button, was saying quite a bit about your birthday. And we're going to take care of you for your birthday and do this for your birthday.
And he did.
And it just... I don't want you to get upset because it's your birthday kind of thing. So he was actually very gracious and very nice. And so, again, this is kind of what we were talking about. We don't need to have the wait staff bend over backwards and serve things to us on a silver platter, but show some attention. Pretend like you care.
But service has been so much better this trip.
Definitely the couple, like today for sure, with Grand Floridian Cafe this morning and Pedro here tonight at the Boathouse. So I think service was actually really very, very good as well.
What about the food?
My food was ridiculous. I had this cedar planked salmon. That when salmon, and I had salmon last night too, when salmon comes out, it's usually warm. It's not steaming hot, because that's not how you do salmon. Because then it could be overcooked and it could be dry. But this came out on the cedar plank and it was steaming hot.
And it was a good sized portion too.
And I got through to the end of it and got to the end and it was still steaming hot. And yet this was the most moist salmon I think I've ever had.
It was really good. I got to taste it.
So I thought I had the Caesar salad to start, and then the salmon with the side of, it was veggies like beans and potatoes and tomatoes and a couple of other things. But then you had...
I started with the wedge salad, and Pedro said, it's a really big salad. Why don't I bring you half of it? And if you want more, I'll give you the other half. And I said, that's fine. And I'm glad he recommended that because the half was more than enough.
And
it was a good size salad for being a half of a portion. And then I had the lobster roll.
Too,
it was really good.
Yeah. And then for your main?
The lobster roll with French fries, and it was really good. I mean, huge chunks of lobster. I mean, just not on the top, all the way through the whole roll, with just a little bit of mayonnaise and celery and tomato.
So it wasn't heavy.
No,
it was just lobster meat.
It with a little bit of lemon. I mean, it was so good.
Yeah.
And then for a drink, I had some Raz
Duck.
The Raz
Duck. Was that
now,
what it was called?
I did not like the drink, and I should have known better. I should have just gotten a dirty martini, but it tasted like NyQuil. Like raspberry berry flavored NyQuil. It was disgusting. It was really cute. It had a little rubber duck floating in it. Super cute presentation, but ew, it was gross.
I thought the first sip tasted okay, then because you didn't finish it. So as I got into it a little further,
I'll agree with that.
I was finishing your drink, I thought, this kind of tastes like medicine. And it's that blue color, so it looks like that blue NyQuil.
It does.
Because they have like the different flavors of NyQuil now, so there's like this blue one.
It's like it's either, I think it's blue raspberry or berry flavored. It's disgusting.
Yeah. So, and I ended up getting that Christmas old fashioned. And so instead of a cherry, it had a cranberry, and it had that sprig of rosemary. So I had more rosemary today.
That was probably the best old fashioned I've ever tasted.
That was really good. I wouldn't say the best.
It was good.
It doesn't beat Bull and Bear.
Well,
Sorry.
nothing is going to beat
right.
Bull and Bear.
I'm sorry, I'm going to go back
And if
to
you
that.
haven't
Always
seen
go back to Bull and
our
Bear.
video from Bull and Bear, we'll link it in the description below
Bull and
because
Bear.
that was a phenomenal restaurant.
But this old fashioned was actually really very, very good. And I would have had a second if we weren't going to Wine Bar George after. So, but I think overall Boathouse was very enjoyable. I liked it. I thought the food was really excellent. So this is 2 nights in a row. We had paddlefish last night, Boathouse tonight, both quite excellent. And people working there who just seemed to be very grateful to be getting back to work, back to doing.
And we were so appreciative.
Everyone we've been coming across has been really going above and beyond, almost like they were making up for time, for the time lost, and just trying to be extra nice, extra accommodating. So this has been really pretty cool. Another nice positive evening with a nice positive meal at a good restaurant.
So if you haven't been to Boathouse, you definitely need to check it out. It's right next to Jock Lindsey's in Disney Springs, and it is just a phenomenal restaurant.
It's right where you can actually rent those little car boats.
The amphicars.
Amphicars that you can take out onto the bay, lake, whatever it is over there. You could take it out on the water.
It's the Sasagula.
Oh, yeah, that's the Sasagula, isn't it? Yeah, that's right.
It
Sasagula. Yeah, I guess that is the Sasagula because we were on that when we, all right.
Yeah, because it comes from Port Orleans, Riverside, and
Prince
Old
Quarter
Key
and
West,
Old Key
and
West,
Prince Quarter.
yeah. All right. So overall, nice evening.
Yeah,
definitely.
Great restaurant. Check it out.
So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And we will get back to you tomorrow with more fun.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the Jen and Joe on the go action.
I know I don't want to miss it because if I do, that means I'm not there.
Then I'm just Jen.
Jen, on the go with no one. Jen, no place to go because you're all alone. All by yourself.
Digressing.
You
Okay,
are
bye.
all by yourself. Bye.
No, you're all by yourself.
Bye.